Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn IT with Venkat. Today I am going to discuss about default routing and its implementation using CISCO Packet Tracer. Before implementation, let me see what is default routing. Default routing is one type of routing mechanism which is used to forward packets whose destination address does not match with any routes in the routing table. If there is no default route, then the router will check the destination address. If not there, then drop the packets with the response ICMP destination unreachable to the source. It is impossible to the administrator to configure all the network addresses in a router. So the administrator has to configure the default route, which is IP route 0.0.0.0 with subnet mask 0.0.0.0 followed by either exit interface or the next hop IP address. Once the default route configured, the packets from any IP address with any subnet mask will forwarded through the exit interface or next hop IP address without dropping. So it is a mandatory task by an administrator to do this default route in the gateway router. We will see how to configure it with the topology setup. This is the topology which we have taken it for this scenario. It is having 3 local area networks and 2 wide area networks. This is LAN 1 home network with 10.10.10.0 IP address, and this is LAN 2 192.168.10.0, and this is LAN 3 which is remote network with IP address 172.16.10.0. This is wide area network 11.11.11.0 IP address connecting home network and Omantel network, and this wide area network with 12.12.12.0/24 connecting Omantel network and remote network. All the IP addresses are already pre-configured. This portion already we have seen it in the previous video. That video link I have given it, configured with static routing, and this portion is newly added one which is intended for default routing. So in this network we have PC and one server. PC pre-configured with IP address 172.16.10.2, server pre-configured with the IP address 172.16.10.100. First check the routing table of all the routers. So here I am clicking this gateway router of home network. So go to CLI, enable, so IP route command. This router is having 3 routes. 2 are directly connected route and 1 is static route which is already pre-configured. So 2 connected route are 10 and 11, which is this portion and this wide area network, and this Omantel network here it is pre-configured with static route, that is 192.168.10.0/24 through the next hop IP address 11.11.11.2. So this network is having a route to this Omantel network, but from home network there is no route to the remote network. And check with this ISP router, enable, so IP route. So this ISP router is having 4 routes. One is static route to this home network 10.10.10.0 through next hop IP address 11.11.11.1 from this ISP router. Okay, next hop IP address, and 3 are directly connected, which is 11.11.11.0, which is this wide area network, and another directly connected network is wide area network, that is 12.12.12.0. Another one is that Omantel network 192.168.10.0. So this is having 3 routes to this and this, but this router is also not having routes to this remote network 172.16.10.0. If you click this router gateway of remote network, CLI, enable, so IP route. So it is having only 2 routes. So one for that wide area network 12.12.12.0 and another one is the local area network 772.16.10.0. Okay, this router don't have the route for Omantel and also for home network. This Omantel network don't have the route to this remote network. Similarly, home network don't have the route to this remote network. Go to this PC. Just I want to ensure the communication. So desktop command prompt ping 10.10.10.1, which is gateway. Yes, it is getting replay, and similarly ping I am giving 11.11.11.2, which is on another end of this wide area network, this side, getting replay, and ping 12.12.12.2, which is this IP address connecting the remote network, but here the replay message is destination unreachable because there is no route to this remote network from home network. Let me try with the command trace rt with 12.12.12.2. So here you could see first the packet hits the gateway, local gateway, that is 10.10.10.1. After that it is now transferring to the next hop because there is no route in this router to go to this remote network. So it is request timeout. So here you can see maximum 30 hops. So after 30 it will stop trace complete, but the packets not transferred after the local gateway because there is no entry for this remote network. Now try with this PC from Omantel network, desktop, command prompt, ping. I am going to try with this 172.16.10.2, which is the IP address of this PC4. So here also I am getting destination host unreachable because this network is also not having the route to this remote network. Let me try with trace rt command 172.16.10.2. So here also it will try to reach that destination, but after that gateway entry there is no route for this remote network, so it will end up in the gateway itself. So all the packets dropped here, but this network is exist, but there is no route to this network, so the packet dropped here in both ISP router and also in the gateway router. So how I can make the route to this destination remote network? So we have to configure the default route. So if there is no routing entry for that particular network, that packets will be transferred through this default route. That is the logic of default routing. So I am going to configure default route in this router gateway and in this router ISP, and let me check whether the packets to this destination address will go or not. So click the gateway, enable, configure terminal, IP route 0.0.0, subnet mask is 0.0.0, and here I am providing the exit interface S0/2/0. That's it. Exit WR to save it. So IP route. So here you can see added to the existing 3 routes. Here the default route added S star, okay, which is 0.0.0. So any IP address with any subnet mask will be forwarded through this exit interface. That is the meaning. Now go to this ISP also, enable, configure terminal, IP route 0.0.0.0.000. So here I am providing the next hop IP address, for example. So 12.12.12.2 exit. So IP route. So here you can see default route added for 000 via the next hop IP address WR. Save it, close it, and go to this router, enable, configure terminal, IP route 0.0.0, 0.0.0, and here I am going to provide with S0/0/0. Exit. So IP route. So here only default route 0.0.0. So let me try with ping. So go to the PC2, which is in home network, desktop, IP config, command prompt. Now ping 12.12.12.2. Now you can see it is getting the replay from that IP. Now ping 172.16.10.1, the gateway of remote network is getting replay, and similarly let it be 100, which is the server of that network. So here first request timeout, then it will hit the server. If you try it again, it will get 100% success. Fine. Now if I give trace RT 172.16.10.100 to know through which network it travels to the destination, means first it hit the gateway of this network 10.10.10.1 and then to the next hop IP address 11.11.11.2, and then this next hop IP address 12.12.12.2. So through that it hit the remote network server. Fine. Let me try it from this side. So PC4 command prompt, actually this side we have configured only the default route. Let me try with Omantel server. So 192.168.10.100. So first request timeout, but next to that we will get the reply message. Here I am re-execute. So here all success. Same way ping, I am going to connect with this PC. So 10.10.10.2. Yes, getting all replays. So successfully connected with all the networks. Let me try with simulation. So PDU from this PC to this PC, and I am going to execute it. So successfully it reached the destination. Using this default route, we can connect with unknown networks. Hope you understand. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, share with your friends and subscribe this channel for getting more video updates. Bye bye.